Dead or Alive 6. It is something I've been waiting on for so long. So if you guys haven't seen yet, E3 had announced DOA 6. It's coming in the first quarter 2019. This is just the gameplay part of what they showed. I didn't want to all they did was loop it twice, so you're just going to get the one as I kind of talk through what I know so far about DOA, what I'm excited about, what I'm a little disappointed about, and just all around how I see it. So we all know that DOA has been trying to evolve. As with 5, they have like power blows and critical bursts, things that would change the gameplay but keep the gameplay mechanics the same. Well, they've continued that trend with a new super meter. It really feels like Soul Calibur 5's take, where they started adding the bar, whether you get hit, missed, whatever. You guys know if you watch and play Injustice 2 with me, that is where I started to finally learn how to utilize super bars and all that kind of thing. So I'm starting to learn to accept that. That's something that a lot of folks as well agree with me. They're not really fond of it. But beside the point, that's where the game's going. So with that bar in mind, that it's a special button that either you can do a fatal rush, which is a 4-hit kicks and punches kind of attack off the build up, which I'm guessing is only with the full bar, or you can do the break gauge. The break gauge itself is the super, so the break below is a flashy, destructive special attack, or the break hold, which basically can counter all of the stuff to change the course of the fight, but it does low damage. So it's really, really interesting. You'll still have to do really, really nice reads. It's not going to be, none of this is going to be free. It's all easily going to be punishable from what I understand. So any veteran has nothing to be afraid of. It's just something to help new players out. And it might give some style points, since they seem to be really going with a lot of flashy stuff, kind of like X-Rays with Mortal Kombat X. Definitely some interesting stuff with that, because the power blows are a little flashy too, but this kind of takes that a little bit to the next level. So I am definitely interested to see how this changes with the core mechanics, since they're all still there. They didn't want to change the full game because that would alienate all of the people that they already have. So I'm really, really excited about that. I can see the move list. A lot of that's still the same. It feels like the DOA 5 look so far. It looks like the stages are a little more... The DOA has done such a phenomenal job of making stages just insane and yet still feel pretty legit for the most part. So things like the pushback, though, the guy in the background to really extend combos out, kind of like a wall bounce. It's just a different idea visually with that, so I think that's really exciting. And then you've still got all the crushes and everything. But something they brought, like Soul Calibur 5, is like the masks and stuff can break off. So some of the clothing will be able to fall off with strikes. Kind of like the only thing that we really had since then was like the Genfu hat or the Brad Wong hat. They would get knocked off. So I think that's really cool. I think they really love the way visually that they've been building this game. It's a little bit darker, a little less cartoony, a little less jiggle physics-wise. They did say that they will be not focusing on the sexiness. They want to make it a little darker. They've got the sweat aspect still. You can really see the immersion of the fighters fighting, which is what they really want to make it. They do look a little strange, but they're trying to make it more realistic to kind of pull in the cool factor. So I'm thinking that it's not a bad thing, even with the strange physics and everything. I like the way it's headed, especially because we have ninjas and everything like that. Let's bring those lightning hands. Let's really try to make this supernaturally amazing while keeping that real feel that DOA brings. The stun system seems to be changed a little bit, but I see that a lot of those mechanics are still there. There'll probably be a lot of, I wonder if they're going to change like the sit-down stuns or something. I'm just really curious because every time that you look, the 8-way run, that's all still there. The sidestep's still there. It's just really, really interesting. Will this really evolve the game? Only time will tell, but the more that I look at it, the more that I appreciate that they're trying something. They're trying something new. It looks like they went a little bit away from the fans in this one from 5, and I'm curious to see what risks they're willing to take to try to make this franchise amazing, because it has always been amazing, and I hope that you guys agree with me. What are your guys' thoughts on this kind of stuff? I really hope you enjoyed this gameplay and kind of analysis video that I see. It's just the beginning. Stay frosty, my friends. I will catch you in the next video. Death Walks Alone, out.